Afterward, Blade finds a taunting video from Frost, asking him to come find him and giving him the address. Stricken with grief, Blade arms himself up with silver and the new serum before leaving to find Frost. Moments later, Blade breaks into Frost's headquarters using a bike. On the first floor, he shoots every guard that dares get in his way without even breaking a sweat. On the next one, he fights hand to hand with two vampires expert in martial arts, but after exchanging a few hits, Blade injects them with the serum and makes them explode. When he finally makes it to Frost's room, Blade finds a shocking surprise. Vanessa is still alive. She became a vampire shortly after giving birth. In fact, it had been Frost who bit her, and now she's his mistress. This distraction allows Frost and his guard to catch him from behind and beat him to submission. Afterward, Blade and Karen are taken to the Temple of Eternal Night, and Blade can't defend himself because his body is weak from thirst. Frost reveals he's stolen the vials with the serum and throws them to the bottom of the pit before he sends Blade away to his spot to start the ritual. Karen is pushed into a hole where she finds his co-worker in an almost zombie-like state because of his thirst. There also are a bunch of bones on the floor, so Karen uses one to beat the vampire up before starting to climb out of the hole. Meanwhile, Blade is tied to a special contraption for the ritual, and Vanessa gets inappropriately close to him, saying that he needs to accept she isn't the mother he remembers. Then the contraption is closed and begins to extract Blade's blood. Upstairs, Frost lines the council members around the temple, and when one of them tries to resist, Frost's girlfriend kills him. Blade's blood begins falling on all of them and on Frost at the center, and when lightning hits the temple, it kills the entire council and passes their powers to Frost, making him the ultimate vampire god. Back to Karen, he finds Blade and frees him from the contraption, but he's obviously too weak to survive. Karen removes her bandage and convinces him to drink her blood, which instantly heals him and leaves him in a berserk state. At that moment, Vanessa arrives and Blade immediately begins fighting her, ignoring her when she tries to sweet-talk him into loving his dear mom and killing her. Afterward, Blade rushes upstairs, and when Quinn tries to stop him, Blade destroys him in seconds. Feeling powerful thanks to having drunk real blood instead of the serum, Blade begins